I started Skool Beanz in June 2019 as an after-school gardening club at the local primary school in my village in Chilthorne Doma, and it was so popular. And I then got really inspired by Greta Thunberg, and I thought, I really want to do something more to help the planet and to help my community. So I thought, I'm going to take on the allotment. There was a free allotment in our village, and turn it into a children's garden and run it as a proper gardening club every Saturday. So I started that gardening club April 2021, and I ran it all the way through until Christmas. And we're now in 2022. I got the allotment next door, and same again, started in April every single Saturday, and it runs 10 a.m. till 12 p.m. And I teach the children all about growing vegetables and cut flowers, and they learn all about how to garden to help nature. And we do other activities in a beautiful garden setting. So we do a lot of upcycling. And at the moment, we've been drawing beautiful little pictures on jam jar lids. And you make a little hole, put a fishing wire through, and then turn them into wind chimes that we hang around the garden. And the children love picking dahlias and sweet peas, and they arrange them into vases and sell them at our community market or take them home to friends and family. And they absolutely love picking veg. Raspberries don't last very long, they go straight in their mouth. But things like potatoes, it's really exciting, digging in the ground and discovering how many potatoes they can find. And the other day they picked masses of carrot and courgette. They love courgette, especially the big whopper marrow. Being a social enterprise, to me, it's so important because Skool Beanz is all about involving the community as well as the children and giving back to the community. So I run Skool Beanz as a community interest company. It's only early days, so I've actually been running it free of charge. But now I hope to reach as many children and parents and teachers as possible in and around Yeovil. The children, they absolutely love Skool Beanz. There's something magical about a garden setting. There's so much colour everywhere. The other day they discovered the tadpoles have now turned into frogs, and they're just kind of finding them all around the allotment, teeny tiny little frogs. And I think mainly it teaches children to find the joy and the love of nature and plants. But there is something incredible about sowing a tiny seed and seeing it grow into this, huge sweet corn plant. Well, they don't want it to end. So when they always say at the end, like, what time is it? And I'm like, why, do you want it to go? And they're like, no, we don't want it to end. I think it's just finding the joy and play as well. It's really important for the children to just be themselves and use their imaginations. And like, you find them in the secret den and they've made a funny little stick man out of bindweed and a twig. And I think it just opens up their imagination. SFEN have been really supportive. I meet with a lady called Jane once a month over Zoom, and she gives me so much advice and support, and things like funding applications. So she has found a long list of different organisations that I can apply for funding. She helped me put the word out. I really need a website building. And she found some great contacts of people who create websites, the community interest companies. And I think it can be quite overwhelming when you start up your own community interest company. So just having someone there that knows a lot more than you do in terms of the right people to contact and just sort of a voice of calm, really, I found her really helpful.